Hey guys, and welcome back to the show where I talk about life and questions you guys might have. Recently, I've come across a lot of posts on the internet where people talk about how they hate their job and they wish things to change, but they don't know how. This is actually a very interesting topic because every person in life is in a completely different position, and not everyone can just leave their job to move on to the next one. You know, some people simply don't have the money to go back to school to build their new dream path or their new dream career. Some people also don't have any time to make a change in their life because there's someone else they need to take care of. And some other people simply can't find a new job after searching for a new one for months. It's different for all of us. So I want to give you guys a little bit of my own thoughts, and if I can help out at least one person already, please let me know in the comments because that would make me very happy. So in my life, I've always told my friends, my family, everyone I know, to always do whatever it is you really love doing. And I know this is probably what everybody says, and I know it's a really simple answer, but it's true. You could literally make anything your job right now, whether it's through school or going up in the ranks or through your business or whatever it is. Now, you spend most of your time working. As silly as that might sound, guys, if you have a full-time job and you work 40 hours a week, that means you're constantly under full load, both physically and mentally. Because even when you finally get home after this big long day of work, your mind is still decompressing everything that happened that day, and before you know it, it is already bedtime. And this is why you need to have a job you actually enjoy, so you don't end up stressed out and turning into a zombie at home. Now, all I want to say to this is just start, man. Just start somewhere, guys. I know this sounds very easy, and I know it isn't, but if you start today, you could be somewhere else in a week, like a month, or a year from now. If you want to go down the road of a new career path in life and you don't have any money to go back to school, just save up, man. Check how much money you earn every month, see if there's this subscription or whatever you could cancel, and live a cheap life. If time is an issue in life, maybe instead of watching the next movie on Netflix or playing that new release game on the Nintendo Switch 2, spend that time into this new career path you want to take. If you were to only spend 1 hour every day into this new thing, and you would do that thing every day for the entire week, you could easily get 7 hours a week working on this new thing, and it would easily change your life within a few weeks, a few months, or even a few years from now. I've been at this point in my life as well. When I was very young, I was about 15 years old, I've always enjoyed playing games and wanting to share with other people. I used to look up to a lot of big YouTube channels and live streams, and I wanted to do the exact same thing. So I've spent every day of my life working towards it, and I failed every single year, 5 years in a row. When I was 18, I took a job to help my parents out paying the bills, but I never liked that job. I didn't get paid very well at all. I was treated very badly. When I was about 20 years old, I paid money to go back to school, and when I just started, my girlfriend told me to make a new YouTube video while working on my school project, and that YouTube video completely exploded. And from that moment, I created even more videos, and they all popped off as well. The thing is, I never quit my dream. I just took a job back then for a little while, and I just kept working towards my goals. And if you continue to push yourself every day for the rest of your life, you will get there, guys. And this is what I've been trying to tell you right now. If you really hate your job, you can make time for it, guys. If you need money to go back to school, but you don't have anything, try to make up a plan and save up for it, guys. If you start today, you could be a completely different person in a few months from now. Don't stay with that job, man. Make a change. Work on yourself so that your future self can be proud of you. Anyways, this was it for today's show. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.